Do not take the mountain away from the child. Teach them how to climb it. This isn't just a poetic phrase, it's a parenting philosophy. When we rush to remove every difficulty from our children's path, we may think we're protecting them, but what we're actually doing is robbing them of the chance to develop the strength, creativity, and confidence that come only from solving problems. Albert Einstein once said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." And psychologist Carl Jung put it even clearer. Children are educated by what the grown-up is and not by his talk. So here's my question for you. What if the greatest gift you could give your child isn't better grades, more money, or even special opportunities, but the skill of solving problems independently? Stay with me until the end, because I'll share 10 simple, scientifically proven, and highly practical ways to teach kids problem-solving skills. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolbox of strategies you can use daily to raise resilient, confident, and resourceful kids. Picture this. Your daughter is building a Lego tower, and suddenly it collapses. Tears well up in her eyes as she looks to you. Do you quickly rebuild it for her, or do you gently encourage her to try again with a new strategy? That moment matters more than you think, because every problem your child faces is an invitation. Depend on you or grow within themselves. Let's explore how to raise kids who grow into problem solvers, not problem avoiders. Practical exam. Model problem solving out loud. Children are natural imitators. They watch how we deal with stress, challenges, and decisions. If you quietly fix everything behind the scenes, they never see the process, only the result. Practical example. Imagine you can't find your car keys. Instead of muttering angrily or silently searching, narrate your steps aloud. Okay, I misplaced my keys. Step 1, retrace my steps. I was in the kitchen. Let me check there first. Not here. Step 2, check the table near the door. Your child witnesses a calm, step-by-step approach. Over time, they internalize this method and begin applying it to their own small problems, like figuring out how to assemble a toy or organize their school bag. Science insight. Psychologists call this scaffolding. When adults demonstrate thinking processes, kids learn problem solving as a sequence, not a mystery. 2. Teach them to pause before reacting. Problem solving requires clear thinking, and clear thinking is impossible when emotions are high. Kids often act impulsively, crying, yelling, or shutting down. Teaching them to pause helps them shift from emotion to logic. Practical tool. Introduce balloon breathing. When your child feels upset, say, pretend you're blowing up a big balloon. Inhale slowly. Now exhale slowly like you're letting the air out. Repeat 3 times. Real-life example. Your son spills juice on his homework. Instead of crumpling the paper in frustration, he practices balloon breathing. Once calm, he can think, I can dry it with a towel, or I can rewrite it. Science insight. Research from the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence shows that teaching children emotional regulation improves not only behavior, but also their ability to solve academic and social problems. 3. Break problems into smaller pieces. Large problems overwhelm children. Breaking them into manageable parts helps them see progress. Practical example. Homework feels too hard? Guide your child. Step 1. Read the instructions aloud. Step 2. Circle the key words. Step 3. Answer just the first question. Step 4. Take a short break. Suddenly, a mountain becomes a series of small hills. Real-life scenario. Your daughter is anxious about cleaning her messy room. Instead of saying, clean everything, break it down. First, put all the clothes in the laundry basket. Next, arrange the books on the shelf. Finally, make your bed. When kids see progress step by step, they build confidence and persistence. 4. Encourage brainstorming. Children often think there's only one right answer. Teaching them to generate multiple options builds creativity and flexibility. Practical example. Your child forgot their lunchbox at home. Instead of panicking, brainstorm together. Option 1. Borrow food from a friend. Option 2. Ask the teacher if they can call home. Option 3. Use pocket money to buy something. Game idea. Make it playful. Say, let's think of 3 silly ways and 3 serious ways to fix this. Kids laugh at the silly ideas, but also learn that multiple solutions exist. Science insight. Studies in cognitive psychology show that brainstorming boosts divergent thinking, key for innovation and resilience. 5. Teach cause and effect. Good problem solvers think ahead. They weigh consequences before acting. Practical example, your son wants to skip homework to play video games. Instead of saying no, ask, if you skip homework, what happens tomorrow in class? If you finish homework first, how will you feel while playing? Kids start linking actions with outcomes, preparing them for bigger life decisions. Real-life scenario. A teenager wants to stay up late chatting online. You guide them. If you sleep late, how will you feel at school? If you sleep early, what benefits will you notice? Soon, they learn to anticipate consequences without constant reminders. 6. Use stories and role-playing. Children absorb lessons best through play and narrative. Role-playing turns abstract problem-solving into real practice. Practical activity. Pretend play scenarios. What would you do if a classmate teased you? How would you react if you lost your toy at the park? Real-life example. Act out both the wrong and right ways. If a child says, "I'd hit back," role-play it, then discuss, "Did that solve the problem? What happened instead?" Then model peaceful solutions. Science insight. Role-play activates mirror neurons in the brain, helping children rehearse behaviors safely before applying them in reality. 7. Normalize mistakes as learning. Fear of failure paralyzes problem-solving. Kids need to see mistakes as teachers, not enemies. Practical example. Your child builds a paper airplane that doesn't fly. Instead of fixing it for them, ask, "Why do you think it didn't work? What could you try differently?" Real-life scenario. A teenager fails a math test. Instead of punishing, say, "This is feedback, not failure. What study method didn't work? What can you try next time?" Science insight. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that kids who see mistakes as opportunities are more resilient and successful long-term. 8. Teach problem-solving frameworks. Kids benefit from simple, repeatable steps. One proven framework is stop, think, act, review. Stop, what's the problem? Think, what are my options? Act, try one. Review, did it work? Real-life example, your child's bike tire is flat. The tire is flat. Think options, pump it, ask dad, walk the bike. Try pumping. Did the air stay in? Yes? If not, next step, ask for repair. This framework gives children a mental map they can use anywhere, from playground conflicts to exam prep. 9. Encourage teamwork in problem solving. Not all problems should be solved alone. Kids must learn when and how to seek help. Practical example. Your child is stuck on a puzzle. Instead of finishing it yourself, say, "Let's figure this out together. What part do you want me to help with?" Real-life scenario. In school group projects, teach your child to listen, share ideas, and compromise. Ask afterward, what did your group do well? How did you solve disagreements? Science insight. Collaboration builds social intelligence. Studies show children who problem-solve in groups develop stronger empathy and leadership skills. 10. Celebrate effort, not just success. If you only praise outcomes, kids avoid hard problems for fear of failing. Praising effort builds persistence. Practical example, your daughter tries 3 times to tie her shoelaces before succeeding. Instead of saying, "Good job, you did it," say, "I love how you kept trying different ways until it worked." Real-life scenario. A teenager prepares for a debate competition but doesn't win. You say, "I'm proud of how much research you did and how confidently you spoke. That persistence will help you next time." Science insight. Neuroscience shows that rewarding effort activates the brain's reward system, encouraging kids to keep trying even when solutions aren't immediate. So let's go back to that mountain. Parenting is not about carrying your child up every hill. It's about teaching them to climb. When you model problem solving out loud, teach them to pause, break problems into steps, encourage brainstorming, guide them through cause and effect, use stories and role-playing, normalize mistakes, provide frameworks, promote teamwork, and celebrate effort. You're not just raising a child who can pass tests or make friends. You're raising a human being who can face life's inevitable challenges with creativity, courage, and confidence. Remember, problems are not obstacles to be feared. They are opportunities for growth. So next time your child faces a difficulty, don't remove the mountain. Teach them how to climb it. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Together, let's raise a generation of strong, thoughtful, and resilient problem solvers.